So I'm sure you've seen a couple videos out there where people are starting a Pokemon collection on a budget. Well, I kind of want to challenge myself to do the same thing. So for $50, we're going to pick 9 cards for the first page of a binder. But there's a twist to it. There's going to be 9 challengers, right? I'm going to pick one of the 9 challengers at the end of the video. So whoever gets selected, hopefully at the end of your video, you can do something random, pick somebody else, challenge somebody else, and keep the momentum going. Just keep this thing rolling and have a little fun with it. Before we see the cards I picked, let's see who has the possibility of getting challenged themselves and listening to some beautiful music while we do it. But whatever 9 cards you choose, those 9 cards have to equal out to $50. No more, no less. I didn't want to go for the most sought after cards, but rather cards that would bring me joy to look at. The illustrators of these cards did an absolutely spectacular job, and within $50 I'm still able to complete a first page of a beautiful new collection binder. But maybe by the end of the video you'll be able to realize how obtainable some really beautiful cards are. So to start off, I picked up a Delta Species Mimikyu Black Star promo from Celebrations. The illustrator of this card is Hasuno, and honestly I love everything about this card, and the fact that it's a Delta Species for this cheap and I was able to pick the card up for a whopping 50 cents just makes it that much better. Next on the list in order of price is another Black Star promo. And don't let the fact it's a promo sway you in any way, because it's still the first time we get to see a Greninja in shiny form, still illustrated by Masakazu Fukuda, who also illustrated all the other Gold Star Pokemon cards. It's just a no-brainer for me. And being the second cheapest card, it came in at a wild $1.28. The next card being from one of my personal favorite WotC era sets, Team Rocket. I don't think anyone can argue a first edition Team Rocket Dark Golduck isn't just a great looking card all around. And with good reason, the illustrator being Mitsuhiro Arita, and also being another one of my favorite Pokemon, it just goes hand in hand. Being the third cheapest card on the list, it came in at a nice $2.62. The artwork on this card is undeniable, as well as the Pokemon itself being a fan favorite. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. From the Sword and Shield era, and another Black Star promo, and the illustration done by Tika Matsuno is absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be 5 stars in my binder, and the craziest part is it's only $3. So what's a Pokemon collection without at least having one Mew, right? Well, the Mew I chose is one of my favorites. It's an XY Evolutions card, but an original artwork by Ken Sugimori. Another great and fan favorite illustrator. This card is still at an affordable price of only $4.50. So guys, we're at the point in the video where the price starts to jump just a little bit, but not a crazy amount by any means, because I wanted to make it a point to keep these cards very affordable and obtainable and make sure they're still all readily available. So let's get back to it. Okay, so at this point I felt like I had to add at least one legendary beast, and that beast being Suicune. For me, this card in the Cracked Ice Hollow pattern is great and one of my favorites. Illustrated by Ryo Ueda, and still at a reasonable price of $7.12. This next card is another one of my favorite Pokemon, and it's going to be Sableye from Crystal Guardians. And of course he's munching on a few crystals of his own. I really enjoyed this card because you get to see him in his natural element. The illustrator of this particular card is Yukiko Baba, with the price being only $8.50. The number 8 card on this list is another absolutely beautiful card, being from the set EX Emerald. It's the Melodic. It's pretty stunning, and you can even get to see it swimming through the water, and really makes the card pop in my opinion. The illustrator being Kagamaru Himino, and it's only $10.48 for this beautiful card. Our last and most expensive card on this list, which really isn't that expensive because we're on a budget, right? The Kabutops from Majestic Dawn. It's a really well done card showing him in a fighting stance, and of course it's really well done because the illustrator of this card might as well be in the Pokemon Hall of Fame at this point. Koki Saito. The final card to go on the binder page only cost us $11.98. And guys, I know this is a budget challenge video, but if anything came across today, hopefully it was that we should appreciate the cards themselves rather than the price tag they're associated with. It's real easy for us to get caught up in the most expensive card or the latest and greatest sets. Like it happens to the best of us, but regardless, just appreciate the simpler things, you know? Let's get back to collecting and having fun. Alright guys, moment of truth. I literally just wrote these names down. The guys that I tagged won't even know that they're getting challenged until the video drops. We got a little man rolling up behind me. But, like, it's literally just fun. It's names. So, here we go. Alright. The person getting challenged Professor Metry. So, Metry, if you take up the challenge, take your time. You're welcome to take your time. Plan out how to do the video, do whatever you'd like, make it fun for all of us, and then hopefully you challenge somebody else. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully better content to come. So, thank you.